What is up, you guys? It is the Mice45 here, and in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how to root the KitKat version of the MyPhone Agua Rio. This is the second version, and this is the build version S5501. And yes, this will work on every KitKat version of the MyPhone Agua Rio, but this method is only specific to the S5501, not the S5500, because I don't have that one. But anyways, I'm gonna be showing you guys how to root it, and yeah, I'm just gonna show you guys how to get it rooted. Now, before we do this, I do want to give you guys a quick warning that rooting does void your warranty and may or may not, and may have a risk of breaking your Android device, meaning it may damage your Android device software based or hardware based. So in case it does, I am not responsible for any of the damages that will happen to your Android device during this process. So do keep that in mind and proceed at your own risk. Okay, so before we start actually rooting the device, you will need to download two apps. One, an app called Root, and two, an app called Root Checker, which I left both links to in the video description below. The first app that you'll want to download is the Root app. So to do it, just go ahead and tap on the link that I left in the video description below. Open it on your phone in any browser you want. And then once you get to that page, I know everything will be in Chinese and everything, and you may not understand it. Just scroll down to the section that says Root and tap on the button, tap on the blue button that you see there, and then it will ask you to download the APK itself for the app. So go ahead and download it, wait for it to finish downloading. Then once it does finish downloading here, you also have to make sure that in your settings unknown sources is checked. So to do that, go into your settings and then scroll down to security, and then under device administrations, make sure unknown sources is checked. If it isn't, just tap on it, then tap OK, and from there you'll be able to install any application outside of the Google Play Store. Then once you make sure that's checked, go into your notification center, tap on the APK itself, then keep tapping next until you see install. Tap on install, wait for the app to finish installing. Then once it does finish installing, tap open. And the first time that you open up the app, just be patient and wait for this to pop up. Once this pops up, just go ahead and tap on the green button right here. And if in case it keeps scrolling into a circle and it doesn't do anything, just keep tapping on it. Just wait for a few seconds while it's spinning, and as long as you get a check from the circle saying that you have root, that should mean that you have root. That should mean that your MyPhone Agua Rio is now rooted. And to make sure it is, go into your app drawer and make sure that you have an app called User installed on your phone. Once you made sure that's installed, and you get a screen just like this, that should mean you already have root access. And to double check in this app, go into the settings, which is at the top right, and under settings, make sure that enable root authorization is on. If it isn't, make sure it is. And under root authorization settings, make sure smart authorization and backup root permissions is on. And you can also change whatever settings you want down here. And then once you make sure everything here is okay, then that should mean that root is working. And to really make sure that root is working, download the other app that I left in the video description below called Root Checker. That will link you to the Google Play Store. So go ahead and tap on it and it will open directly to the Google Play Store. Just tap install, then tap accept, and then wait for the app to finish downloading and installing. Then once it does finish installing, tap open. And then once you open up the app for the first time, just be patient and wait for it. Then tap where it says agree here, then tap OK. And under this screen, tap where it says verify root, and then it should ask you for root permissions. As long as you get a pop-up just like this, just tap allow, And once, as long as you get a screen here saying that congratulations, root access is properly installed, then that should mean that you have successfully rooted your MyPhone Agua Rio. And from there, guys, that is it. That is how to root the KitKat version of the second version of the MyPhone Agua Rio, build number S5501. And if you guys want to unroot the phone itself, just go back into your app drawer, go into King User, then tap on the settings icon at the top right. Then under root authorization settings, tap where it says remove root permission, then tap clear, and it should unroot your MyPhone Agua Rio. And if it asks you to reboot your Android device, just do so. And once you do that, then that should mean and you don't see this app anymore. That should mean you have unrooted your Android device. And from there, guys, that is it. That is how to root and unroot the KitKat version of the MyPhone Agua Rio, the second version with the build number S5501. Now, if you guys want to know what you can do after rooting, feel free to check my explain video in the video description below, where I explain to you guys what custom ROMs are, what are custom recoveries, what root is, and what you can do with it, to help you guys get a better understanding of rooting is and what you can do with it. But either way, guys, that is it. That is my quick tutorial of how to root the KitKat version of the second version of the MyPhone Agua Rio, build number S5501. So if you guys like this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up, because that will definitely help me out. And if you have any suggestions on what I should do next, or if you have any problems with this procedure whatsoever, feel free to let me know in the comment section below. And while you're at it, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I got tons of more content coming your way. And thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys will like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram. I left all those links in the video description below. Once again, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. And this is the Mice45 signing off.